In this tutorial, we're going to walk through how to configure SubitUp employee and managers to log in with SSO, single sign-on, as opposed to a standard username and password. This video is intended for SubitUp managers to actually go in and configure their staff to log in with SSO credentials, as opposed to actually uploading a new configuration for the first time. Typically, folks that are uploading a new configuration are IT professionals within your organization. They will then give you the green light once it is uploaded, it's been tested, and it is ready for deployment across all users. So you only should be doing this after getting the okay from your IT team. If you are an IT professional looking for guidance on how to configure SSO and upload a new configuration, we recommend reaching out to our support team, support@subitup.com. We'll be able to walk you through how to do that. Once you've been given the green light, you'll go over here on the left-hand side of your screen, down to Apps, and you'll scroll down a bit and go to Single Sign-On. You'll see two tabs on the top left. Configuration is going to be where the configuration lives for the IT professional. So this is somewhere where they will go into. You are going to be using the Users tab. Once you know that you can go ahead and do this, you're going to be able to add users so that they can log in with their own credentials. So if I go on the top right-hand side, it says Add Users here. And this is going to pop up with two options. You can either upload one user at a time or import a list of all your staff, and then you're going to be able to configure them all at once. This goes for both employee and manager accounts. So if somebody has both an employee and a manager account, you just need to configure them once. It'll work for both of their logins. If you're going to upload a single user, you're just going to choose single user here. And over on the right, this box is going to pop up. Over on the email list, you're only going to see emails that are not configured with SSO already. If they have already been configured with SSO, they will not show up on that list. The next step you'll have to put in is their SSO username. The SSO username is also known as attribute in the single sign-on world, and that is something that's been configured by your IT professional team, and they will let you know what this is. The most popular SSO usernames are going to be just the email. So if they say, hey, it's just email, this would work out great. It could be their employee ID number. So if it is their employee ID number, we just type in what that number is, and that's all we would need. If it is something like net ID or an actual a username that they use, it might be something like AG25 or something like that. That's going to go ahead and authenticate them as well. So just make sure you know what type of attribute your team used, and you'll type that into SSO username. Once that's in here, we'll use our authentication type, and you should only see really one here. If you see multiple, you may have to get guidance on which one to use, and then we'll hit save. Now that Amy has been configured, Amy would be able to log in with SSO, which we'll go over how to do that here in a second. The other way to do this is to bulk upload folks. And how to do that is we hit add users, and we're going to choose our import user list. You want to download this CSV template. This CSV template only has two columns. It has email, which is the email they're using in SubitUp, and SSO username. And then it's just going to be as long as they line up in the different rows with the correct SSO username to the correct email, you'll be able to upload them all at once. So that is a very popular way of doing things if you have more than a handful of managers or employees that you'll be doing this for. After you've uploaded or you've dragged or dropped that import, we're going to go ahead and hit import and validate, and that would upload everybody. After an account has been configured, they'll no longer be logging in with their email and password here. Instead, they'll be clicking the SSO login button down below here, and it's going to ask for username here, but what username means is actually going to be their full SubitUp email address. So they're going to put in their full email address SubitUp, just like they would have put in here on the email line on the previous page. And then they're going to hit, whether they're logging in as an employee or manager, hit submit, and this is going to redirect them to your organization's login page. And once they log in there, they'll be redirected inside their SubitUp account. As always, if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to us. Our phone number is 617-401-8733. Our email is support@subitup.com, and we're open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks so much.